Class 7 Social Science, chapter number 1, and chapter name is Geographical Diversity of India. And here in this video we are going to discuss NCERT question answers of this chapter, right? So here we start, and our first question is, what in your opinion, focus, what in your opinion are two important geographical features of India? You need to mention the name of two important geographical features of India according to your opinion. So your opinion may be different, student to student, different opinion. Somebody may like Himalaya mountain, somebody Western Ghat, somebody Eastern Ghat, somebody Indian desert, somebody Northern plains, somebody Deccan plateau, etc., etc., like that, right? So your opinion may be different, and as well as you need to mention why do you think they are important. You need to mention their importance also, right? So in this first question there are two things asked, right? Here to guide you I have mentioned this answer. Two important geographical features of India are the Himalayas and the northern plains, right? So, importance of Himalayas. Number one, it acts as a natural barrier against cold winds from Central Asia, right? Second is source of major rivers like Ganga, Indus, and Brahmaputra, right? These rivers are coming from Himalayas, getting water from Himalayas. Third is provide water for drinking, farming, and hydroelectric power. Do you know this Himalaya mountain is known as water tower of Asia because of this? Next is there is great biodiversity and forest resources, rich in forest and biodiversity. And point number 5 is it protected India from invasions in ancient times. So it acted as a great wall and protected India from invasions, right? So Himalaya mountain, which is very, very important for us, it is making our environment, our climatic conditions very, very pleasant, right? And it is a source of rivers, it provides water, right? And there is great forest and biodiversity and protected India from invasions as well, right? Second one is Gangetic Plains. So Gangetic Plains, this is extremely fertile region because of fertile soil, because of river deposits, and this support agriculture, right? Point number 2 is rivers act as transport and trade routes. So transportation and trade routes are supported by the rivers which are available here, right? Ganga and its tributaries and distributaries. Next, third point is center of ancient civilization and cultural development. Yes, so here ancient civilizations develop like sites of Vedic civilization, sites of Mahajanapada period you can find here. Fine. Then next is good for human habitation, food production, industrialization, and transportation, because this area is plain. So plain area is good for human habitation and food production take place, as you know, industrialization take place here, and transportation is very easy, right? So because of these reasons these two geographical features are very, very important. The Himalayas and northern plains are the lifelines of India. They support our environment, economy, culture, and everyday life, right? So here is the answer. I hope you got it. Now let's go to question number 2. Here question number 2 is, what do you think India might have looked like if Himalayas did not exist? Oh my god. Right, children? Can you imagine this? This is, I can't imagine this, but we will have to imagine because it is asked in the question. But it is very difficult, right? And now you see the answer, you see these points, and you see the condition. If the Himalayas did not exist, right? So what could have been? What could be the condition? Number 1, climatic impact. So what could be the climatic impact? Cold winds from Central Asia would directly enter into India. Cold winds from Central Asia, right? They impact our country. Next is northern India would be extremely cold and dry like Central Asia, right? And monsoon winds would not be trapped, so rainfall would be much less. No impact of monsoon, right? So climatic condition, these could be very harsh, right? Next is river system. So no Ganga, no Indus, no Brahmaputra. Because do you know these are originating from Himalayas? So no Himalaya means no such kind of rivers, no fertile northern plains, and no scope for agriculture. Now see point number 3, civilizations and culture. Ancient civilizations like Indus Valley civilization, Ganga Valley means Vedic civilizations and Janapada period, and these all may not have developed here, right? And less population due to harsh climate and no fertile land. And geopolitical impact, no natural barrier, so India would be more exposed to invasions from the north, right children? So this would have been the condition in the absence of Himalayas, right? So without Himalayas, India could be like this, as you can see in these images, very cold and dry barren land, no major rivers, no fertile plains, and no great civilizations, less population, no natural barriers, so more invasions. So this could be India in the absence of Himalayas. So India without the Himalayas would have been a cold, dry land with little agriculture and a very different civilization, right children? So this could be the condition of India in the absence of Himalayas. Now let's go to question number 3. So here the question number 3 is, India has been called a mini continent. Focus. Mini continent. Based on what you have read, what do you think, is it so? We need to answer why India is called a mini continent. So India is called a mini continent because of its vast size and diverse geographical features, right? What we have studied in this chapter, diverse geographical features of our country and its size also, right? So India is called mini continent because of its size and diverse geographical features. Now see all the points. Point number 1. So there are different variety of landforms, right? So there are snow covered Himalayas in the north, fertile Gangetic plains, there is Thar desert, there is plateaus in the south, right? And there is long coastline and islands, right children? So there is variety of landforms. This is one reason. And in images also you can see about first point, variety of landforms. So you can see in the images there is Himalaya, there is Gangetic plain, there is Thar desert, there is Deccan plateau, and long coastline and islands. And in second point, the images are there, you can see here extreme cold Ladakh, heavy rainfall in Meghalaya, hot dry desert in Rajasthan, and there is tropical climate in coastal and southern regions, right? Now let's come to point number 3, biodiversity. So home to mangroves. In India there are mangroves forest, right? In India there are evergreen forest, there are desert vegetation, and there is alpine flora in Himalayas. So India is home to mangrove in Sundarbans, evergreen forest in Western Ghat, desert vegetation and alpine flora in Himalayas, and there is rich wildlife, tigers, elephants, snow leopards, gharials, etc. So such kind of animals are there in our country. There is great diversity in vegetation, there is great diversity in animal, in wildlife, in biodiversity overall, right children? Now see point number 4, there is cultural diversity. So in our country India, variety of cultural traditions you can find. So there is different food, different clothing, different housing, there is different festivals and different languages and different lifestyles are there, different kind of geography, different kind of languages, different kind of food, and different kind of dresses because of different geographical features, right children? So different food, clothing, housing styles based on region, and distinct feature, languages and lifestyles. So because of so great diversity in our country India, this is called a mini continent. So diverse physical features, so diverse climate, so diverse our flora, fauna, and culture. So because of this, this is called a mini continent, right? So I hope you got the answer. Now children, let's go to next question, question number 4. Question number 4 is, follow one of India's big river from where it starts, find where it meets the ocean, right? So what are the different ways in which people might utilize this river along its journey? So here in this question we need to mention, we need to write three things. Number one, we need to take any river. Okay, so here I'm taking Ganga, right? So from where it start, how people utilize its water, and where it join the sea, right? These three things in three part we need to write the answer of this question. So first is source. It originate at Gangotri Glacier, Gomukh, Uttarakhand, as you can see in image also, right children? Second is different ways in which people utilize Ganga's water along its journey. So here it is useful in irrigation. In Gangetic plains, people grow rice, wheat, sugarcane, and many other crops. So for irrigation, this water is useful. Second is it is this river is useful for transportation. Okay, and next one is many dams are there. So hydroelectric projects are built on these rivers. Okay, to make electricity. Next, point number 4 is support fisheries and agriculture, right? Fisheries and agriculture. Point number 5 is provide water for industries, right? Not for agriculture only. This water is very useful for industries, right? Point number 6, there are cultural festival and rituals are supported by this river. In our culture, this river Ganga is considered as mother, right? A motherly figure is there. So in religion, in our culture, there is great value this river is carrying. So these are some points, children. So we have done originate. It originate from Gangotri Glacier, Gomukh, Uttarakhand, and we have studied the points, how this is very, very useful. And here you see point number 3, where it meets the ocean. So Ganga river meets the sea at Ganga Sagar, right? Note it down. It is Ganga Sagar. Sagar Island located in the South 24 Pargana district of West Bengal. And which water body here it join? It join Bay of Bengal, right children? So here it is. So rivers, how rivers are useful? Actually rivers are lifelines. These are called our lifelines. So they provide water for drinking and farming and transportation and trade, supporting hydroelectric projects, culture, spirituality, and they support biodiversity, our wildlife. So Ganga is not just a river, it is a lifeline that support millions of people and environment, right? So I hope you got the answer. Now let's go to next question number 5. Question number 5 is, why is the southern part of India referred to as peninsular plateau? Southern part of India, why it is called peninsular plateau? So this is southern part of India, as you can see here in this image. So the southern part of India is surrounded by water on 3 sides. That is why this is called peninsula. Because what is the definition of peninsula? Peninsula is the landmass which is surrounded by water from 3 sides. Here you can see there is one side Indian Ocean, one side Arabian Sea, and one side Bay of Bengal. So this southern part of India surrounded by water from 3 sides, right? So that is why it is peninsula. And why plateau? Because there is plateau formation in this landmass. So this is called peninsular plateau. So simple, right? In depth, if you want to gain knowledge, so see these points. Peninsula means the land surrounded by water on 3 sides, as I told you. So from 3 water bodies it is surrounded: Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and Indian Ocean, right? Here you can see. And plateau is formation. There is triangular shaped flat highlands, and this is bordered by Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats, right? And contains the Deccan Plateau. You can see here. There is in the west, there is Western Ghat. In the east, there is Eastern Ghat, right? In the center, there is Deccan Plateau. So Western Ghat, Eastern Ghat images, these you can see here. So beautiful. So that is why, and you note this point, this is oldest landform. Right? oldest landform. So here it is called Peninsular Plateau of India. Triangular flat highland bordered by Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat, contain Deccan Plateau, one of the oldest landform, right? If simple answer you want to write, so only this you can write. Southern part of India surrounded by water from three sides, so it is peninsula, and there is plateaus formation, so that is why it is called peninsular plateau. Simple answer is this. In detail if you want to write, so this entire answer is yours, right? Now let's go to next question. This is question number 6. Here the question is, which UNESCO heritage site mentioned in this chapter did you find more interesting? Okay, write a short paragraph. So about this you need to write. So here also, according to your choice, world heritage sites can be different, right children? So here I have taken, that is Sundarbans. So I found the Sundarbans most interesting. It is largest mangrove forest in the world, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, right? So this is unique because combination of land, river and sea, right? There is home to Royal Bengal tiger, right? There is nature and human coexist together, right? As you can see in these images. And Sundarbans, the features are largest mangrove forest in the world, spreads across India and Bangladesh as well, rich in biodiversity, home to tiger, deer, crocodile, dolphins, birds and many other species, protect the coastline from storms and cyclones, and treasure of nature that we must conjure for the future. So here it is. This is a beautiful Sundarban, right children? So the Sundarban is a perfect example of nature's beauty and balance. It is unique, important and truly fascinating. So here it is. Now children, see question number 7. So question number 7 is, look at the two maps of India, physical as well as political. Okay. Given at the end of this book. Identify the place you are at now. Now where you are living, you find out that place according to these two maps, physical features of India and political map of India, right? So which physical features of India would you use to describe this location? So where you are living now, you describe this position according to physical features of India, right? So here I have attached, this is physical map of India and this is political map of India because of this area's location. This is near Delhi. So if a student is in Delhi, and remember, you are living in different part of our country, students who are listening this, who are studying this chapter are from different part of country. Somebody is from Rajasthan, somebody is from Kerala, somebody is from Arunachal Pradesh, somebody is from Ladakh. So people, students belonging to different areas, so there are different physical features, right? So your answers would be different according to your location, right? So here one answer here I am taking according to Delhi, right? So physical features used to describe this location, right? So these features are, it is formed by river, sand, silt and alluvium, right? It is very fertile, support agriculture, human settlement and cities. Rivers like Yamuna, Ganga make this plain rich and livable. That is a different thing, that we are dying these rivers, okay? We are polluting these rivers day by day. That is a different thing. But these rivers supporting our life, right? Ideal for farming, transport and settlement. So these are the features. So by using map and physical features, we can easily describe where we are in India. And physical features, that's you describe the location according to physical features of India, right? This is it. Now let's come to question number 8. So question number 8 is, this is actually a project. Fine. This is a class project. And here food preservation techniques you need to find out and mention. So differ from place to place. food preservation techniques differ from place to place across India. Okay, it is true. They are adapted to local conditions. Fine. So we need to find out these, right? So let's find out. Here some I have mentioned for you, and about this there is lots of research you can do, and you can mention your points. In Rajasthan, in desert area, so there is drying papads, okay, pickling vegetables, using spices for preservation, right? So this is the condition of Rajasthan. Now come to point number 2. In mountains, Himalayas, so there is sun drying apples. They use this drying technique, apricots as well, and other fruits, and sun drying meat also, right? Now come to third, coastal areas. So there is salting and drying fish, making coconut oil. Fine. Number 4 is plains. So making achar, making pickle. In English it is called pickle, right? Achar in Hindi. So making pickle, and storing grains in airtight beans. Okay, storing grains in airtight beans. And there is in South India, fragmentation, idli, dosa, right? Appam, curd, such kind of things. So these are the points related to food preservation techniques. So different types of things available in different areas, and there are different climatic conditions. So in desert Rajasthan there is hot and dry climate, okay, so they dry it and they make pickle. And in mountainous region there is cold climate, so sun drying and these preservation technique take place. And there is coastal areas, there is salting and drying, and making coconut oil. And next, in plain areas there is pickling and fertile plains, and storage of food grains. Next is South India. There is warm and humid climate, so fragmentation keep food good and easy to digest. These are the techniques these people follow, right children? Here it is. And now the last question. This is despite having such great different regions, mountains, desert, plains, and coast, India remains one country. How do you think our geography has helped unite people? You can see in India there is great geographical diversity. Somewhere mountains are there, plateaus are there, ghats are there. Okay, Indian desert is there. Somewhere marshy land, Sundarban Delta is there, and riverine islands are there, rivers are there, and are islands like Lakshadweep and Andaman Nicobar. So there is great diversity in our physical features, even in our culture, in our languages, in our lifestyle, in our food, in our dressing sense. But then also we are a great united country, right? So we need to explain how great geographical diversity, right, helped unite people. So here see first point. So river as lifelines. So all the rivers are there in our country. They connect regions. They are helpful in trade, and they support our culture. They flourish our culture, and they help us to travel, right? So rivers are working for us. They are helping us as a lifeline for our nation, right? Next is fertile plains, supported ancient civilizations. Okay, there is cultural unity. There is grain production. There is grain production for our entire country, right? So this take place, right? Next is mountains. So mountains protected India, allowing shared growth within the boundaries. So this Himalaya standing in the north and protected us from centuries. So this is, and not from invaders and from enemies. It is protecting us in terms of climate also. So there is pleasant climate because of Himalayas. Number 4 is coast. So coast, these are very very helpful in trading, enabled trade with the world, spreading ideas and wealth. So this way these coasts are very helpful for us, for our country. Islands are there. So these islands are, they provide strategic location for national security, and there is rich flora and fauna. There are great resources are available for our country. Cultural adaptation. So there are food, clothing, festivals are shaped by geography but shared across India. And we people like it, we love it, and we respect this diversity. Fine. In India, diversity means strength, right? So different, despite differences, geography gave, complementary resources, food, minerals, forest, leading to interdependence and making us prosperous and united. Thus, geography has shared unity in diversity, right? Unity in diversity. Focus on it. Unity in diversity. So here it is. Different reasons, one country, one people, one future. Right, children? So here, all question answers of this chapter have been discussed. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. I hope you have understood and wait for the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.